Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about a philosophy called Pragmatism. My name is Carla Yocha and I study in the University of San Francisco de Quito.
Pragmatism is a philosophical movement developed in the US and England. The word comes from the Greek pragma, which means action or act. Pragmatism was created in the US in the late 19th century from Charles Sanders Peirce, who was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts in 1839 and died in 1914, being a scientific, logical, and philosopher. Other thinkers also developed the pragmatism idea, such as John Dewey and William James. This philosophy is based on action. It follows that the function of thought is to produce change, habits of action. The use of the knowledge is high valued. It is not enough to have a theoretical knowledge, but how to become it in useful and effective action. Pragmatists argue that there are no absolutely truths, so the ontology is relativism, because actions are linked to the context where they are performed, therefore they are tied to change. For pragmatics, knowledge is formed with experience obtained with the general theoretical base, and the results obtained for the action. For this reason, the epistemology is subjective, as the person stops being a simple observer and begins to interfere in the society and produce a change. It is a productive philosophy that uses the knowledge that has greater utility for society. For this reason, the goal of this philosophy is not to study a topic in depth, but to create reforms in society with existing theory and obtain a better result through the experience. Application of pragmatism in interculturality is to find worldviews, values, ethics, norms, and behaviors different from those of our culture in order to enrich the reality where we live. In other words, to take the most useful, practical, and effective of a society or culture and apply it to our own culture to improve our lifestyle.
For example, in Switzerland, the culture of respect for public space, cleanliness, recycling, and respect for the nature is deeply rooted in society from the smallest town in the mountains to the big cities. On the other hand, in Ecuador, people do not have the same values of cleanliness, although they are aware of it. But you can find painting walls, trash in the streets, dirty public toilets, people throwing garbage through the windows, and garbage all over the street.
Very different from what is seen in Switzerland, where the streets are adorned with flowers, well-kept trees, garbage cans everywhere, clean streets, and recycling practical mandatory because you pay for the weight of garbage you throw. Although it's a utopia idea, it would be wonderful to infuse the values of cleanliness into the Ecuadorian society and culture, and make a change by small actions like throwing the garbage where it has to be, or respect the fountains and lakes in the parks. In this way, the city and the well-being of the people would increase. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.